G'day golfers! Today we have two of the best chipping drills that are really going to help you take your short game to the next level. The first one is really going to help you get much better contact with the golf ball around the greens, and the second one is for you A-graders out there. So we have a PDF download that's in the description below, all the training guide and the couple of drills there, so you can print that off and take it to the range with you. And we've got a bonus tip for you too. I'm Glenn Haynes. Welcome to Aussie Golf Pros, where we help you make the most of your game. This drill is excellent for that player who tends to use their hands and arms a lot in the chipping action and really struggles with good contact, hitting the ground behind the ball a lot or thinning a lot of shots. And it's because the body's stuck. The hands and arms are doing all the work and we get this scooping type action, no real control, no connection to the body, and it's really difficult to judge distance that way as well. So for this drill, we're going to put our lead foot, our front foot, just in front of the golf ball, directly in front. So we're not going to have the ball position in the middle or anywhere near middle. It's just going to be completely off your front foot, and you're going to put all your weight on that front foot. 95%, so you're just going to have 5% on your trail foot there just for some balance. And what this gets you to do is connect. It gets you to rotate your trunk and get everything connected so that your trunk and the hands and arms are all working together as a single unit. That helps you with that stability, helps you get better contact. You're not going to be swaying and sliding around so much, and you're going to pivot much better. You're going to pivot around your trunk, which is what we want to do. If we can get this motion happening here, then it's going to be much more stable to hit these chip shots and your contact's going to improve. So I'm only standing less than a foot away from the golf ball, nice and close, all that weight on that front foot, and just turn through. Contact's really, really easy, and in fact, a lot of golfers who try this drill, they like it so much and they chip so much better with it, they actually use it on the golf course. And you can. It's not that dissimilar to a lot of methods that people use where they do get a lot of weight on that front foot. The difference is by getting this trail foot out of the way and getting the ball right opposite your front foot there, it's much easier to pivot. It's very easy to just turn back and through. Contact is so much easier, and we're less likely to try to lift the ball up in the air, hit it with our hands and arms, and we can get that connection much more easily. This drill's twice as simple, but just as effective. As I said, it's for the A-grader, those players that have learnt through their careers to get the shaft forward with their chip shots, hit the ball first, and play those low check-up shots. Now they're great if the ground's firm or if you're just trying to play those low shots. But the ground's really soft and wet here on the eastern coast of Australia at the moment, so we need to learn to use the bounce. You try to play that chip and run, that shaft forward shot, and it's very easy to chunk it and basically just get the ball to go a yard or two in front of you because it's so wet. By using the bounce, we can get away with a lot more. We can actually hit the grass before the golf ball. So this drill is super simple. You're going to take your lead arm, pop it behind you, and all you're going to do is hit the shot one-handed. And as you can hear that, the club is gliding through the grass. You don't want to take a divot with these. You are going to miss hit plenty, of course, because you're not having as much control, but it's a great drill. Ball forward a little bit, and we have that shaft vertical. If we play one more here, and if you slow that down, you can see that at impact, we're having the shaft vertical. We're not getting the shaft forward at all, and that means we're using the full bounce of the club to glide through that grass. We're not taking a divot, we're just getting that club to bruise the grass, just to glide through. And all right, so you're going to miss-hit some, but you'll find actually that it's easier to use that bounce with just using the one arm. And then you've got to try to recreate that. Told you it was soft. Try to recreate that feeling of releasing the club, getting that club to pass through, a little bit like a bunker shot. Very different to the old school chip and run shaft forward shot. So shaft vertical, we're not opening the face here, we're just using the full loft of the club and the full bounce of the club, and release that club. And you could call it a little bit of a scoop, but it's really effective on these soft, wet lies, and you're going to have some margin of error where you can just glide along the grass. You're actually hitting the grass an inch or two behind, but the bounce is working through the grass. And you need to be able to teach yourself that feeling if you've spent most of your golfing career getting the shaft forward and hitting that ball first shot. It's useful, but not when it's soft. Our bonus tip this week is all about your shoulders and how much you should tilt them and when. So basic rule of thumb, if you're on a downslope or on firm ground, we need the shoulders to be more forward. That helps you hit down on the shot. But this one, it's a soft lie and uphill lie, we definitely want the shoulders to be tilted backwards. So that helps us to follow the slope and get the club gliding through the grass, not digging in and not going over the top of the ball. So normal setup position, always like to have the ball slightly forward in the stance. Uphill lie and soft, so I'm going to tilt the shoulders back this way, and that enables me to just sweep through the grass, bruise that grass like we want to on this soft ground, and get the result that we're looking for. Of course, short game is not just about technique, it's a lot about strategy and club selection too. So watch this video next, it's really going to help you with your course management around the greens. That link there, that'll take you to your training guide, your free download, and it's also in the description below. Until next time, we look forward to your company next week. Are you the best golfer you can be?